Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Wake up every morning, by the night I count stacks.
Alright, before I start this video, let me take a couple of Tic Tacs. I think my breath might be a little hot. I mean, 4 is like a couple in the new days. Hey, yo, it's your boy MTEL22, man, back at you with another video. A team won the Super Bowl 2 days ago, and I'm always the one that's like latest to give my input on this, but it's all good. It's all good. So for those of y'all that didn't know or didn't care to watch because your team wasn't there or you don't freak with football, the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. 28 points to 3. No team in NFL history, in the history of all Super Bowls, has ever came back from 14 down. Patriots came back from 25. What some people may not have known that I knew or that I could see coming, I ain't gonna say I knew because I don't know the final outcome of the game. But I had a strong feeling the whole time I was watching the game. Even though, yeah, your Falcons splash, touchdown. The whole time I just had this feeling the Patriots was going to come back and they was going to win the game. Alright, let me explain to you, right? Alright, so I already had the Patriots winning. Like, if you pull up any Twitter polls or anything, I had the Patriots winning since the beginning. I've been thought, like, alright, so Peyton Manning won last year, right? So it only made sense for Tom Brady to win this year. They were the two oldest players, that's getting close to retirement that we can think of that play the quarterback position. Same thing with Ray Lewis. When it was Ray Lewis's turn, it's just ironic when people are like thinking about retiring or getting close to that point. That seemed to be the years when they had their best chance to win the Super Bowl. Am I being honest? Am I lying?
Nope.
Alright then. Because that's proof, I just had a good feeling it's gonna happen. But I mean, if the 14-point lead isn't bad enough, bro, let's also get to the fact that there's never been an overtime in Super Bowl history. Never been a single one. Not once before the Super Bowl. These boys did not just come back from down like that. Even that they missed the extra point, which even made the situation to get the tie even more crazier. They scored a touchdown when they had 3 points, you know what I'm saying? The Falcons just scored their 28 points, you know what I'm saying? Then the Patriots scored a touchdown. But then their field goal kicker, who almost doesn't even miss field goals, to be honest, in the playoffs. Apparently he ain't missed it in X amount of times of like field goal kicking, so this didn't count, but he missed the extra point, which gave them 9 points, right? So you tell me all the Falcons had to do was really just kick a field goal, you know what I'm saying? All you need was 3 points. That's game. There's no in the world the Patriots gonna score 2 touchdowns from that point and get 3 points. And let's not all forget, y'all, when they scored that 9th point, They took 6 minutes on that drive. They took 6 minutes. So it's like the Patriots was playing the slowest game ever, like they weren't still down by 16 more points. I don't even really know to give y'all the game recap because I mean that did happen. So as you obviously know by this point, the Patriots ended up scoring those 2 touchdowns. But after they scored that first touchdown, Julio Jones, I'm being so serious, they was out there triple covering this man. There was a time when I thought they was gonna bring a 4th person over to quadruple cover him. Like, the Falcons flew up the field, fam. They started off on like the 10-yard line. They flew up the field because the Patriots was really just like, Julio ain't getting a chance to catch the ball. So first play was the halfback just flew all the way up the field for like 30 yards. So they was already about like on the 40, 45, somewhere up in that zone. And then what happened after that? We're gonna play multiple choice. Which one of these 4 things y'all think happened? Alright, you chose your answer. Alright, correct answer was C. I mean, that should have been obvious. Tom Brady ain't about to run no 22 yards or whatever you thought he was about to do. Nah, he ain't do all that now. And yeah, Julio Jones made this crazy sideline catch that really, if we being honest, it wasn't a great pass from Matty Ice. I'm gonna stop calling him that. I'm gonna just call him Matt Ryan because that's his name. But from Matt, it wasn't a great pass from him. It was actually not like terrible either, because I mean Julio caught it, and I mean that was going to be known as the play of the game. That was going to be known as the play that everybody's like, dang, that one really sealed it, because it put him all the way on like the Patriots 20-yard line at 25, somewhere up in there. I don't know the exact yards where he was at. So that happened, and then the halfback that's been talking all this trash and stuff. Not matter of fact, he wasn't even talking trash. But I mean, if we gonna get on Antonio Brown for the Facebook Live junk, or we gonna get on Odell Beckham and his team for taking a little yacht trip or whatever they did with the Miami trip, we gotta get on him for saying this, bro. My boy was like, alright, honestly, fam, we can give it to you however we like. Pick your poison. We got the run game, we got the pass game, we got the block game, we got the defense does offense game. They had all the offense. That's what they was telling. That's what he was preaching. And I was one of those people like, I wouldn't say stuff like that, fam, because that could come back to bite you. I don't know how it would happen, but it could happen. What's the chances it did? Because my boy, who made that statement, he took the ball, right? He ran. Boop, boop, like, you know, he was known for breaking all these tackles, flying all the way up the field and stuff. But what happened to you, boy? Bop, bop. Next thing you know, this man lost yards. He lost 2 or 3 yards on the play. So, you know, it's second down. They're like, we still have a chance. I mean, we can still make this field goal. I mean, it'll only be like 40 yards. I mean, he can make that. But you thought wrong. Because then your boy Matt Ryan was next up to the bat. And Matt Ryan earlier in the game was faulted because he fumbled to give the Patriots a good chance to really score a touchdown earlier in the game. But I mean, it only turned into 3 points, gave him 12. He got sacked and he fumbled the ball. All he had to do on that play was just take the sack. They could have kicked the ball off. This time he decided, you know what, I'm going to do the right thing for the team. I'm going to take the sack. Last time they told you shouldn't have thrown the ball, which you should have known that. You should have just took the sack. This time you were supposed to throw the ball and not take the sack. Or your coach was supposed to run the ball. But no, they wanted to score this little 30 plus. That's what they was trying to get to. They was trying to get to like 34 points, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to get to 35. But no, what ended up happening, he gets sacked. Lost like 15 yards off the bat. Now they you know, close to the 50. They're dang near on the 50, you know what I'm saying? So there goes that field goal. That's all the way out the window, so that turned to a punt. Touchdown. Other way, they scored 8 points. Forced overtime. First overtime there has ever been in a Super Bowl in all history. Patriots won the coin toss. It was game already. You didn't even have to watch after that. You should have just known by default. It was sudden death. All the Patriots had to do was kick a field goal because, you know, the Falcons, they don't know how to score 3 points. So that game was already over. I mean, the Patriots, they scored a touchdown. Let's keep it simple. There was a holding that there should have been called on that drive, but even so, field goal, touchdown, it didn't matter what they got on the drive. I felt like that was going to end the game because the Falcons are unreliable to score 3 points for you since they showed it in the second half of the game in the fourth quarter, right? All right. So this is the kicker. So now I'm about to explain to y'all how I knew the Patriots was going to win the Super Bowl, or how I had a good feeling they was going to win the Super Bowl. I don't know, I keep saying no because I ain't know anything. Because I didn't already watch the game before it happened, you know what I'm saying? The Falcons. Let's talk about the Falcons and what their truest team flaw has been all year that a lot of people probably slept on. They're like, oh yeah, they scoring 30 points. They scoring 30 points every game. They scoring 35, 37, 34, 30. Oh, they blew up the Packers. The Packers couldn't even score the second half. Oh, nobody cares about all that. The Packers was trash. They was garbage. We not gonna get on that. Shoot, I mean, y'all can get on my team too. I'm a San Diego Chargers fan.
What the fuck are those?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can call us garbage too, but guess what? For the majority of this year, we averaged 30 plus points too. Were we in the playoffs? No. And you know why? Because we just had a tendency to blow games towards the end. We was averaging 30 plus points too, but we could not close out games. Doesn't that sound relatable? Yeah, that's why I run this up, because that's how the Falcons' whole season been. When we played against the Falcons, I noticed this trend with them already. They're a first half team. You saw them points they were scoring? Think about that. They scored 21 of their 28 points in the first half of the game. They scored 7 the second half. When they played against us, they had around the same amount. They was close to 28 too. They was blowing us out too. Just like they were blowing out the Patriots about the same amount of points. And we came back from that too. We beat them then. And that's when I knew, no matter, that's why I didn't even expect them to make the Super Bowl playing like that. They have no second half offense. As much as they want to tell you they scoring 30, 35, 39, they could have told you they scored 90 points. But their defense, that pass defense is so suspect. So suspect. I don't care how great y'all want to say everything else about them was looking. Yeah, that defensive line was awesome. I haven't used that word in a video for a minute. The defensive line was awesome. But I've seen the defensive backs. Yeah, even the one that got the interception on Brady, everybody been throwing at him all year because he couldn't cover anybody. Even on the interception he got, he wasn't actually covering his own man. He got beat. Just Tom Brady didn't see the open man. He forced it to a double team. When my man's left his man wide open, Brady could just do it there. And they could have still been in the game from that point. But nope, that's what happened. And he took that all the way back to the house. So yeah, I mean, if you've been paying attention, that's been the Falcons' whole problem. All their points that you see them score, all that beautiful scoring you've been talking about, that's all been first half. They will score all their points in the first half. In the second half, they will be drained dry. That's how they've been playing all year. The defense never looked good the second half. The offense never looks good the second half. I don't want to hear all this about, oh yeah, the defense is tired. That doesn't mean your team's defense isn't as good as you thought it was. That's how I look at it, because the Broncos won a Super Bowl with no offense just the previous year. Because if y'all gonna tell me that Peyton Manning was actually giving y'all offense the previous year, you lying. You lying, because he couldn't even really sit on the field. That's how Osweiler got on there, got paid all the money. He wasn't that nice either. You know what I'm saying? As good as Peyton Manning's career was, he was not good in his last year. He was trash. Osweiler was trash. Their defense, not trash. Their defense won the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning didn't win the Super Bowl. Their offense wasn't there. So, based off of that logic, I don't want to hear the junk about, well, defense getting tired. Well, that just means your defense isn't as good as you thought it was. Because I've seen a lot of tired defenses still go out there and hold people. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. That means that defense allowed 25 points in the second half of that game. Not even including overtime. They allowed 25 in a whole half of the game. And just on the other side, your team's offense got 21 at the most in one half of the game. So, y'all tell me, does that call good defense? Is that what y'all call good defense? I mean, let me know. That's all I want to know. And that's how I knew the Falcons was going to lose the Super Bowl. That was my biggest reason for why I thought they was losing the Super Bowl. So yeah, that's what happened. And the Falcons choked. The memes that's been going around been so funny, bro. Cause everybody knows that's the equivalent of blowing a 3-1 lead. Like how people been saying the Warriors did and stuff. The difference between basketball and football, though, is one game, right? And the Patriots didn't even have their best player on offense. That's why they look trash most of the time. They had to go to the rookie to find offense. They couldn't get it from the receivers that have been known for catching everything. All them boys started playing like trash. They was dropping everything. They just caught the ones that mattered. And that's my analysis on the game. That's what happened. Y'all can feel however y'all want to feel, whether you're a Falcons fan or a Patriots fan. I just thought by default the Patriots was going to win for those simple facts. Tom Brady might retire after winning the Super Bowl. I felt like they thought this would be the year he would retire, so they just automatically say, yeah, we just want to, try to help him win that one. So we know he goes out like a G, because he'll win it next year. He's not going to win the Super Bowl next year. Let's just go and be honest. If we're being in all honesty, he might fall off the cliff, like they be saying on First Take. Let's just be honest. It might happen. It happened to Peyton Manning. It can happen to anybody. Alright. So that's my analysis. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give your boy a thumbs up. Share the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tell me, was it a great Super Bowl to y'all? And I'm still right about all these playoffs, man. I told y'all, I'm great at predicting who's going to win Super Bowls, championships, NCAA tournaments, all of that. I be telling y'all who's going to win. Just start asking me in the future. Ask me in the future about who I think is going to win a XYZ championship. I'm going to tell you why, too. I'm going to even have an answer for you. Even if I never watched the team play, I'm going to get a quick analysis, and I'm going to tell you why XYZ team is going to win that championship for that year. I don't be getting these wrong. You can see it before it happens. But anyways, as always, it's been real. It's your boy. I'm out.